I'll never throw away a disposable pepper grinder again. You probably didn't know that you can reuse it. It's very simple, and I'll show you how. This brilliant trick will help us save some money, and our spice packets won't spill everywhere. First, pour 500 milliliters of water into a pot. Bring the pot of water to a boil until it's fully boiling. Now, take the grinder from your favorite pepper. Submerge the grinder part in the hot water and let it sit for a few minutes. The hot water will loosen the glue between the jar and the grinder. After about 5 minutes, remove the grinder from the pot. Grab the plastic top and take it off. Now you can easily fill the empty jar with peppercorns. Close it up and enjoy the best flavor at an even better price. We all know that freshly ground pepper tastes the best. Make a sandwich and try this genius trick for yourself. Apply toothpaste to the scissors. You'll be surprised how effective this method is. You'll sharpen your scissors quickly and easily at home. You'll do it thanks to toothpaste. The dullest scissors will cut like new. Every pair of scissors dulls and rusts with use. This creates a problem with cutting various things. But it can be changed. To sharpen scissors, you only need things you have at home. Start by using toothpaste. Any toothpaste you have at home will do. Apply toothpaste to the entire blade of the scissors. Take a paper towel and spread it over the scissors. Do it carefully. Coat the scissors with toothpaste on both sides. Leave the toothpaste on the scissors for about 5 minutes. After that time, take a clean, dry piece of paper and wipe the scissors. Toothpaste removes various stains perfectly. It degreases and removes stains. It also removes initial rust spots. Once you wipe the scissors with toothpaste, sharpening them will be much easier. You can do this with tools you have at home, like a screwdriver, for example. Try cutting it and dragging it across the metal. You won't believe it, but it sharpens the scissors perfectly. If you don't have such tools, take a piece of ordinary aluminum foil, fold it into several pieces and cut it. This is also how you sharpen any scissors. The ventilation grill will work like new. Just one thing is enough to clean it without removing it. The amount of moisture in the bathroom and throughout the house depends on the operation of the ventilator. Few people check if it works properly, but all it takes is a piece of paper. If you put it against the grill, it should stick. If the ventilation properly extracts air, it will hold the paper or piece of paper without any problems. But what if the ventilation isn't working properly? Check if the grill itself needs cleaning. If there is a lot of dirt and dust on it, it may restrict its operation. Some grills can be removed. Before you do that, prepare some baking soda. Dilute it with water. Take the grill and a toothbrush. Clean the grill above the sink. Rinse it off and reinstall it. You can also clean the grill without removing it. All you need is a cloth and a knife. Dampen the cloth with dishwashing liquid. Wrap it around the knife. This way, you can clean the slots in the ventilation grill without removing it. Some grills can accumulate a lot of dirt. After such a treatment, the ventilation should work much better. Place clothespins on the knife, and you'll never have that problem again. When I reveal to you what it's for, you'll be surprised. I've had this kitchen knife for several years now. Over time, it doesn't cut like it used to. Look, even when I use force, it struggles to cut through a tomato. You don't need to buy another knife or a special sharpener. Grab a clothespin and sandpaper. I use 150 grit sandpaper. Measure the length of the clothespin on the sandpaper. Cut the paper at the same spot as I did. Now cut it in half. Take strong glue and attach the paper to the two halves of the clothespin. Just like in the video, hold it for a few seconds. Everything needs to bond well. We've just made a fantastic knife sharpener. Now take the knife and place it in the middle of the sandpaper. Pull it back and forth a few times. Our knife is now sharpened. Let's do a test to check. I grabbed the same tomato as before. The knife handled it with no problem at all. I didn't use any force or pressure, and it cuts beautifully. Share this trick with your friends. They'll surely love it. Place aluminum foil and a pin from the can into the television. You'll be able to watch all the TV channels in the world. All you need is a small piece of aluminum foil and a pin from the can. Also, prepare a package of Chinese instant noodles in a large container. Set aside the contents of the dish, as we won't need them. Line the inside of the box with foil. Wrap the edge of the container carefully. Use a drill to make a hole in the center. Thread the TV cable connector through the hole. Use hot glue to attach it to the box. Prepare about 10 centimeters of TV cable. Remove the insulation from the middle of the cable, leaving only the inner conductor. Leave about 2 centimeters of wire at the other end. Attach the connector tip to it. Take a can of any beverage. Pour it into a glass. Detach the tab from the can. We need it to watch TV. Secure the other end of the TV cable to it. Now, prepare the TV cable. Cut and gently remove the outer insulation. Fold back the braid. Remove the dielectric. Attach the connector. Do the same at the other end of the cable. Attach the cable with the can tab inside the container lined with foil. This will be our antenna. Screw the cable end with the TV connector to the other side of the container. Attach the antenna plug to the end of the cable. And that's it. Just plug it into the TV and watch any channels. Properly positioned, it will allow you to watch all channels. Here's a hidden function of a utility knife that you probably didn't know about. A utility knife has way more uses than I initially thought. Today, I want to show you 2 functions that I think are worth your attention. They make work faster and safer. First, a regular utility knife can make working with wires much easier. You've probably always cut the wires and tried to strip the insulation with the flat side of the blade. That's a mistake. Look at this. On the other side of the knife, there's a rounded notch. You can use this notch to strip the insulation off wires. Just place the notch in the cut area and gently slide it to remove the insulation perfectly. Second, see how safely you can remove the blade tip when it gets dull. Don't try to snap it off with your fingers, as you might cut yourself. Also, don't break it against different objects, as it might shatter and cause injury. The proper way to snap off the blade is much easier than you think. At the end of the knife, there's a special plastic piece for this purpose. Just remove it, place it on the dull blade segment, and press. The blade tip will break off effortlessly. I hope you find these tricks useful and start using them in your work.